Jeff Hale here with Halo Inc. Today we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to change product statuses in Corebridge. Within Corebridge we have what are called product statuses and product sub-statuses. So if we look at this particular product, it is awaiting proof approval. This is the drop down of all of our different status names, and then these are our sub-statuses. So we know this is an embroidery job that happens to be awaiting proof approval from the customer. Well, one of the issues we have here is that we don't necessarily proof out every single garment, but if we put every single garment or product, I guess I would say, into awaiting proof approval, the customer can see it on their end, and it causes a little bit of friction because there's not actually a proof there. So Ryan had come to me and said, hey, do we actually use vended product as one of our sub-statuses, or is there any sub-status that we don't use? And there happens to be a couple. We don't use vended product, we don't use design review, and we don't use sales review. Those are all three that we don't really utilize. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over, we're gonna open up a new screen from design, we're gonna drop down to management. From management, we're gonna go to global settings, product status, and under the product status you'll see here what we have. Here's our WIP, order review, in design, awaiting customer action, awaiting proof approval, in design revision, right down here to vended product. So even though this is in the vended product WIP, we're not really concerned with that because that's not a WIP that we use either. So we have design review down here, that's going to be in the design review WIP. But the whole purpose of this was to get it out of the design WIP so that it didn't cloud up the workflow. So we're going to go ahead and just utilize vended product. So instead of it saying WIP vended product, we're going to call this proofed with other product. Same thing over here, we'll change this name to proofed with other product. Scroll down to the bottom and hit save changes. Successfully saved. We're going to come back to our screen here. I'm just going to hit F5 to refresh the screen. So now you'll see on this, if I click down on the WIP, we have a status of proofed with other product. So it's still in the embroidery sub-status WIP, but now it is out of the main design WIP. So that's all. Thank you.